What is up, gamers? Haven't seen me in a while, have you? I graduated. Of course, you can see it. I loved graduating. It was so much fun. But that's not the reason I'm here today. Today is one of my rant videos, as you can tell by the formatting. So, what am I ranting about today? So, I looked at my PayPal, right? And get stuck in your mouth. I looked at it, right, and you can see like all the monthly stuff and like where you spent your money. And last month, I don't usually do this. I hate phone plans because it's just a waste of money for me. Because no one like calls me or texts me. I don't have a job or anything yet. Probably need to get one, but I hate this thing. um, so like you get your phone plan, right, and it's so expensive. Like I just looked at it today, and I was like $40. That's like one of the only phone plans. That's like one of the cheapest ones you can get that I got. I only used 2 gigabytes out of the 10 they give you, and they used to have a 2 gigabyte plan that was $25, but I couldn't find that. I think it was like 500 megabytes is all they gave you for $25, and I'm just like, I can't afford this monthly. Like, well, I probably can't, but $40 when I don't even use the service. Those 2 gigabytes were probably me fucking around watching videos like while I was on a road trip or something. And if I'm being honest, I don't need that while I'm on the road. Cause like I usually get Spotify Premium instead of wasting $40 on my thing. Cause when I'm out and about and don't have Wi-Fi, I just listen to music, right? And so I'm listening to music, $10 a month. That's it. That's not that much for me. It's like a Netflix subscription, which I don't have. But like, for a single service that doesn't do me any good, $40 is so bad. But what makes me even like what's even worse about this is I had friends who would talk about their phone plans, and they would say, I have unlimited phone, like Wi-Fi and shit, like data, and they say like, oh, it only costs like $120 a month, and I'm like, are you serious? You're spending $120 a month for your phone. You can get Wi-Fi and home phone for less than that. I have 100 megabytes per second Wi-Fi, and it does not cost 120 freaking dollars. Like, it. Do you understand how much $120 is? That's like if you have a full-time job and you're working minimum wage, that's like a third of your paycheck for 1 week. For what? A phone plan so you can have unlimited data, so when you go somewhere, all you're looking at is your phone so you can actually use the data. Like, if you're going somewhere, like on a road trip or something, and you're driving a long way, if you're driving, you shouldn't even be on your phone. When you get somewhere, I mean, come on, aren't you gonna be with like friends or something? Like, you don't need to be on your phone all the time. This unlimited data plan is so dumb, and I hate it when people say like, "Hey, I spend so much on my data plan." It's like, you shouldn't. Are you not smart? Do you not know how to save your money? Like, I've been saving my money for like 4 years, because when I was in high school, I worked, and I didn't want to waste my money on stupid things like a phone plan that I didn't even use. I worked for 3 years, almost full time, because I was a good worker, and they put me on every shift. But you know what? When they needed me, they could message me on Messenger, and I got that message. They didn't call me or anything. It was an actual job. I didn't need a phone plan. That's how little you need a phone plan right now. Use your Wi-Fi. You have Snapchat, you have Messenger, you have Instagram, all of those things. Beat out like actual texting, actual calling. And if you're calling someone, no one even likes being called anymore. Half the time, more than half the time, if you're being called, it's by like a scammer or something. And they're like, hey, yo, you want some car insurance? And it's like, no, I don't want your freaking car insurance. I don't, if a company calls my home phone and it's an actual call and it's a robot, I swear to God, I am not going to keep being on the line. Like, what? Phones are so, like, phone calls are so, like, 20 years ago when we didn't have good Wi-Fi. Everyone has Wi-Fi everywhere. You can get free Wi-Fi anywhere you go and message someone. You're late for work. Stop at the McDonald's. Be like, yo, I'm gonna be a little bit late for work. Maybe like 10 minutes. Like, you don't need it. Like, it's so dumb. So that's how, like, that, like, phone plans just infuriate me because it's such a waste of money. If you want to save your money, if you want to save like $30 a month, you can feed yourself for $30 a month. Like, if you want to, like, eat, like, if you like $30, man. I know it's not that much, but if it's something you're not using, and even if you think you're using it, there are alternatives that are much better. Like, some people don't have money, and, like, imagine you talking to someone who's struggling, and you're like, yo, I spend $120 a month on a phone plan, and it's like, I could feed my family for a month for $120. I can pay the electric bill. I can pay the Wi-Fi bill. Like, there's a lot I can do for $120. People are out here living life, like, paycheck to paycheck, and you're sitting here and you're complaining that your phone plan isn't active or some shit. I don't know. Like, it's just... Anyway, I think I've said enough. I've said my part. Don't have a phone plan. Like, it's not good. Don't have a phone plan. It's stupid. I don't think it's worth it at all. Like, these companies are just stringing you out of every dollar they can get. They're always trying to scam you. And you know why? It's because there's more people like me coming up who don't buy phone plans. And so they need more money for less. I doubt that it even costs them $35 to give you those 10 gigabytes of data. Like, you know how freaking much money they're probably making? They're probably scamming everyone. It probably costs them like $2 to produce those $35 they're getting from you. Could you imagine if that's the case? If it's $2, that means they're making 15 times as much money for your 10 gigabyte plan. I don't know. Maybe I should research it. Maybe I should see how much it actually costs them. But knowing companies, most of the time, they're getting as much bang for the buck as you can. That's why there's freaking... In China, there's all those freaking low-wage workers that we're buying stuff off of. Because it makes them money. That's what big companies want. This became a big tech rant, you know? But, like, honestly, don't get your data plan. You're gonna... Dude, I saved, I don't know, like $700. Because I didn't use my money on something I wasn't going to use. I could have had a phone plan the last 3 years. I wouldn't have as much money as I do now. And I did not need it. I didn't struggle at all without a phone. Because I'm kind of a loser. I don't have anyone calling me. So maybe you guys that get like a lot of calls and stuff, you know, need your phone plan. Okay, that's the video. So, I mean, like, if you like the rant, maybe more will come. Like, share, subscribe, you know. Hey. No, I'm actually planning on streaming, so if you guys want to catch a stream, I might edit this, maybe not, I don't know. So, thank you guys for watching if you made it this far. It's just a little rant. I gotta stop the recording now. He graduated, woo!